Notice what's going on in your mind. Pay close attention. Observe this personalized movie. How mind's attention move from one thing to another. Just observe. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Nothing to think about. Simply observe. Be aware of both your mental state and mental object. Mental state is the quality of your mind. Is it calm, quiet, restless, tight, agitated, busy, peaceful? What's the quality of your mental state at this moment? Mental object, the content of your mind, an image, a thought, a sound, a story, a memory, no judgment. Simply observe and be aware. Nothing to do, just to chill in the nothingness, the stillness. You have arrived right here. There's nothing to achieve. You have no goal in mind. Just to be. Now, I will count from 3 to 1, 3 times for each number. And with my voice, you're gonna go deeper and deeper. Let's begin. 3, 3, 3. 2, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1. When you are ready, let's move our fingers and the toes and slowly come back to your body sensations. Notice how you are feeling. Start moving gently. Notice your thoughts, your mental state, and the mental objects. What's the quality of your mind that you're moving, and what thoughts occurred during this period? And when you're ready, we're gonna take a deep breath in and out. And open your eyes. Slow or fast, doesn't matter. Just open your eyes. Oof. How was that? Today is a surprise meditation. I had this idea when I was at the retreat. For those of you who have been following, you know I just went to Bhavana Society, which is only 2 hours drive from me. And it's actually the first time that I went with my husband. It's his very first retreat. It's a metta retreat, loving kindness. And it's a short retreat, only 3 or 4 days, I think 3 nights. But I usually do 10-day silent retreat, so it's my first short retreat. I just want to support my husband to see how much it can do for the first timer who never meditated before and who's not even spiritual at all, who's like a hardcore computer scientist. I was just so curious, so I went with him. Yeah, so I had this idea about doing this surprise meditation for my live stream because you know how there's just so much concepts that we have in our mind and expectations about how things will occur and will happen. But life is not like that, right? This is no matter what we say or teach, it's not a theory and you only hear it intellectually. So I really want to create an opportunity to drill that in. So I showed you this in this surprise meditation. Because for those of you who have been following, it's my gift for you. Surprise! I usually start with, hello everyone, whatever, and I tell you what type of meditation we're gonna do, right? But today, I just started with this singing bowl. I said nothing. And did you notice how your mind reacts to it? That is how our habitual tendency is react to life situations. It's always unexpected things. There's always something that can happen out of your control. Just look at your life. Just reflect yesterday. Did you predict everything that was going to happen yesterday? No, right? So you notice that. Were you mindful enough to notice that in your mind? And when you're mindful, you can make a decision. You have a free will. How are you going to deal with it? This is not the live stream I'm expecting. I'm quitting. Maybe that's one way. Or it's like, let's see what it is. Whatever it is, there's no right or wrong action. But my point is, were you mindful and made your own choice with your free will by recognizing this is something unexpected instead of react without mindfulness based on your habits, such as you always start with guided meditation, you cannot do it if not there's no guidance, then you don't want to do it, but that's just a habit because you never did it before. Does that mean it's going to be a bad meditation? We don't know, right? Life is full of pleasant surprises. I say pleasant because it's also a concept, good or bad. Every experience, every surprise can be pleasant if you want them to be. It's all in the mind. It's all mental. So, what's even more interesting to make this surprise meditation even more surprising is turned out I didn't have my cable to connect my camera. So that's why the video quality is not very good and I don't look that pretty. So at first I was like, oh no, right? It's not what I expected. I brought everything to the office, I thought, but I cannot connect it to my favorite camera. By the way, I don't know if this will sound like ad. It's DJI Pocket 3 and it's very portable, so small and have good quality. I really like it. It makes you look pretty for some reason. So I can decide to not do my live stream, or I can just whatever, then I use my MacBook, right? This is just a low quality camera and it's fine because this is just a meat suit, pretty or not, whatever. It may serve a practical purpose if you look prettier, or maybe if you look like really, really ugly, that also serve a purpose to attract views, whatever it is. That's all there is. It doesn't matter. So anyhow, then I thought, that's interesting because I want to do a surprise meditation and it is a surprise for me. So, I just really love to apply all the teachings. So I love to not just talk the talk, I love to walk the walk, So I'm like, yeah, whatever. So let me just do it. And then maybe when you first see the video, it's not the quality you expect. Does that cause some thoughts in your mind? Whatever, it just fits the theme perfectly for a surprise meditation. So I'm very happy. And I hope the sound quality is good because it's all different setup. Hopefully everything works. But anyway, that is another reason why, everything has this impersonal nature. Actually, do we want to go that deep in the first season? No, anyway. I think for those of you who've been following, you are ready for this. So this is what we call impersonal nature of everything. Like in Pali, it's anada, and it's actually very interesting. If you learn Japanese or you know Japanese, anada, it sounds really like anada in Japanese, which means you. And that also shows you impersonal, because it's you, not me. I hope, I don't know if it's clear, but anyway, this impersonal nature is everybody who have been following the live stream and their mind will expect me to say greetings and tell you what meditation to do. That would be like an automatic thought that arises in everybody's mind. So this is what we mean by it's impersonal. It has nothing to do with you. It's just caused by different past events and conditions. It's just a simple nature's law. It's just a causality. Because all my live streams are like that, then we create this mental pattern expected to be like that. Same pattern we see in our life. When something is always like this, we expect it to be always like this. Let's say, I don't know, stock market. It's always gonna go up or whatever. Or, I don't know, AI, technology. There's always gonna be some fancy technology. Or you're always healthy, and then suddenly sickness can make you make it very unexpected, and you don't want it. You want stability and make things stable and as your expectation. But reality is not like that. That's why this mismatch between your expectation for permanence. Are we even talking about impermanent now, which is anicca? Anyway, don't worry about it. It's okay. So you expect something to always be the same, like a permanent, but no, things change because all the conditions change every single day, such as, did I bring my cable for the live stream and the video changes, right? It's just caused by the past conditions. And this mismatch between your expectation and the reality causes the suffering, and we are not happy. It's just a human built up, right? It's all natural, very, very natural automatic process. That's why it has nothing to do with you. This is what we call impersonal nature of everything, which by seeing that clearly in every single moment, it will make you happy and you will not suffer. You know why? For example, very easy way to think about this is when you receive something harsh, like harsh criticism, we always say, oh, don't take it personally. And if you can truly see the impersonal nature of this criticism about your work and not taking it personally, of course, you're not going to be unhappy. But the thing is, it's easier said than done. But through practice, you will see it more and more clearly, and it became a fact in your blood. If you fundamentally don't see any harsh criticism or life challenges throwing at you as something you take personally, you're invincible. It's hard to describe, but please don't take my words for it. Just know it's possible. You can be invincible by practicing more and more. See the experience for yourself. Do not take anybody's words at the face value. Just see it for yourself by your own experience. Reflect on your experience to see what works and what doesn't. And you must analyze and question, have this healthy critical thinking, and see what works for you. Okay, but that was a short discourse on impersonal and impermanent. But anyway, this is our last week of the Meditate with Me series. So welcome. See, I'm doing this in the end just to give you an opportunity to see this is life. I just want to show you. So I thought for our finale for this week, we're just gonna, mix and match, do some fun things together. That's why we have this surprise for you today. And for next episode, I don't know. By the way, today is episode 10. So congratulations to come until the very last week. I'm very, very happy for you because it's not easy. I know. And I didn't expect me to do live stream so long for the meditation. It's not easy. If you actually followed it until now, oh my God, your mind is ready and it's rare. It's not that common, and I know it. So, and I have been there before. It actually shows how much potential you have on this path. That's why I'm so happy for you if you watch until here. If you want, you can drop another secret message in the comment with, I don't know, how about with your favorite animal this time? Because it's not going to be so common, and I want people to see each other's existence, and maybe you guys can even be friends if you want. So if you feel like it and really watch until here and resonate with this series, again, which is not everybody, it's not going to be very common, you can drop a comment, whatever it is, but start with your favorite animal emoji. Let's see. I think I did this before for flower emoji at the halfway mark. I don't know if anybody is going to drop this secret code, but it's our little secret to make it fun. Yeah, so I don't know what tomorrow will be. For today, this is my whole point. It's to show you life is full of surprises. And another thing I did, it arose throughout my meditation, which is, maybe I do the 3-2-1 technique that we did before, which is the quantum jump. Usually we can do 3-3-3, 2-2-2, 1-1-1. Then you drop deeper and deeper to the alpha state where you're going to be ready to meditate, right? I'm like, I'm going to do this for the ending. Which is another surprise. If you have been following and did that meditation before, you would expect Now we're at alpha state, right? You're going deeper and deeper. Your mind might be thinking, how long is this meditation going to be? We already meditated for a while, and now she's suddenly asking us to go deeper and start again. Again, if you have that thought, impersonal has nothing to do with you, only natural for you to think that way. When you see this nature, oh my God, how much relief you will feel. I cannot even emphasize enough, because that's also the core for forgiveness. When you see, by the way, we have very good forgiveness meditation. Check it out. I think I had it last week. Forgiveness is so powerful. Anyway, so my point is, when you see the impersonal nature of everything, you can forgive yourself so easily, because you just, how can you not love yourself? You come a long way and you are here, have very good intentions to determine to do better from now on. That's enough. Whatever happened in the past is the past. It's impersonal, has nothing to do with you. Again, it's caused by certain conditions, such as you did something bad, sure, and you really regret it, but it could be just there was no better choices for you at that particular moment because of so many causes and conditions that led to that moment, and you didn't come across the teachings to tell you how to live happily and wisely. You didn't have mindfulness at that time. You simply didn't know, right? That is okay. And you did that. Just to forgive that. It's just in the past. What matters is now. I will not do it again. I see how that causes me suffering and other people suffering, although it was a bad thing to do, but I let it go. It's all in the past. The best you can do is be a living example from now on. That's all you can do, right? When you really see the impersonal nature, yeah, you just can easily love yourself and forgive yourself and become a very loving and happy and positive person. It's very easy. So yeah, that is for forgiveness. And we just had another talk on the impersonal nature. I just want to show you how important it is and all the benefits that come with it. And now you know that's what's more important. Enough about my rambling for today. So for any topics that people are interested, please let me know and drop a comment. We can certainly talk about impermanence, impersonal, and suffering, whatever it is, or even dependent origination, which are the nature's law that how things lead to another, dependent on the causes and conditions, which are just the natural process of all phenomena. This, which by the way, by seeing each of these characteristics, you see everything. It's all the same. And it just makes you fundamentally cannot suffer and cannot feel stress anymore. Does not mean there's no stressful situations. It's just you don't see it's more stressful or less stressful. You don't see big or small. It's just stressful situations. But fundamentally, it's all in your mind. You don't need to feel stress at all just because it's a concept. Think about it. Every stressful situations. Why is it stressful? It's because of concepts, and we are told this is a stressful situation with certain consequences. But why are these consequences bad? You actually do not know. Some quote unquote very, very bad situations that society tells you to be bad, that you are trained to believe is bad. Oftentimes, over time, when you look back, it's no longer bad. It's always good. Everything is always good. I just hope you can see that and transcend the concepts of good and bad. And I wish you all the happiness, peace, and all the good things coming to you. And you will feel mentally everything is perfect because you are perfect, just the way you are in every single moment. And we'll see. All right, I guess that's enough rambling for today. This is the last week of our finale, and we'll have some fun. If you have any requests, let me know as well. And same, my teachings are also conditioned based on what situations arose and what questions I got asked. See, it has nothing to do with me either. Like all these things you see, nothing to do with me. But anyway, I'm very grateful that you have such good intention and came a long way to follow along until here. And I wish you have a wonderful day and the rest of your week. And let's have some fun together in the final week of the finale. All right, see you next time. Mwah. I love you all. Bye.